The Army Cadet Force recently celebrated 150 years, 150 very successful years since its inception. And this success is down to two things. First of all, the very highly motivated young boys and girls who join the organisation and derive a lot of benefit from it. But secondly, from the adults themselves, the adult volunteer, who really are the cement that keeps the whole operation alive.
Not only the life skills that you get, but all of the leadership skills, the camaraderie that we have, the fun that we also have. It is definitely a way of life for a lot of people, and it is a lot of fun. And to see the children grow and become into very good citizens and adults is absolutely brilliant, and the reason why we join.
It is a time commitment. It is a time commitment, but it's a worthwhile time commitment. If you put in, so you get out what you put in. You put in that little extra inch, you'll get miles back in return.
I work for the adventure training team in Buckinghamshire Army Cadets. My full-time job outside of the cadets is I'm a firefighter working for Buckinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service.
You meet lots of new people, and one of my best friends right now, we're living together, and I met her through cadets, and just amazing. All the different places you go, Duke of Edinburgh, and it's a lot of different activities you do that you wouldn't normally do in maybe civilian life.
I work with the adventure training team with Buckinghamshire Army Cadet Force, and I've been one of the instructors on the trail cycling today. So we've had a group of 10 riders, and we've started out on the hills and we've come all the way down 20 kilometres down to the seafront, covering a mix of terrain, a few uphills, a few downhills and a few technical areas, and everyone's had a fantastic time. They
have the opportunity to gain educational qualifications, BTEC and City and Guilds, for example. They can get other qualifications, adventurous training qualifications, for example, that they can use not only within the cadets but also take them out and use them in their civilian lives as well. And of course the benefits go beyond that. There is the opportunity for real camaraderie. As
a direct result of joining the Army Cadet Force, I've gained lots and lots of qualifications through leadership, training and role modelling, and now I have a very successful career within one of the largest insurers in the UK.
I'm an outdoor education instructor, and a lot of the things that I've learnt from the Army Cadet Force applies in my job, and actually has helped me gain promotions and given me more responsibility.
I'm a bar supervisor in my civilian life, and it's helped me a lot being in Army Cadet Force. Got a lot more confidence speaking to the public, and obviously have a lot more patience for clients.
We do a lot of adventure training around the country, mainly in Wales, because that gives us the environment for the adventure training, the walking, the climbing, the mountain biking especially. You make fantastic friends, lifelong friends in some cases. The joys and the enjoyment you get of seeing the young people that you work for and work with push themselves and get something out of it beyond what they might do outside of their cadet activities is a great pleasure.
I've learnt myself that all young people come from loads of different backgrounds, and what's great about the Cadet Force is it puts them all on a level playing field. It takes them from all walks of life, all different kinds of backgrounds, and puts them on par with all their peers around them, with no prejudice. They're all in the same uniform and they've all got the same opportunities. It's about the person on the inside.
Well, I wanted to be the adult instructor in Cadet Force because I loved it so much as a cadet, and the adults helped me grow with my confidence and everything else, so I wanted to give back that little bit back to the other cadets, the future cadets.
I think it's fairly flexible depending on the individual. You can commit a lot of time and give up a lot of spare time, weekends, weeks and trips away, but I think you only get out what you put in.
It's just quite nice to have a break from boring your life to come back to something really exciting and so different, so it's amazing.
And what about the next 150 years? Well, there's no reason to think that the next 150 years will be any different to the last 150 years. That wonderful combination of dedicated adults working with enthusiastic and motivated young people is sure to be a recipe of success for the future.